Blazer never made it. Only Jeep Cherokee is the triple award-winning 4x4.
Experience it for yourself.
Get in.
Only Cherokee gives you a choice of 2 or 4 doors. Only Cherokee has room for 5 and more cargo space than Bronco or Blazer. And with Cherokee's 2.5-liter power plant, you can get a sunroof at no extra cost.
Now you can have all this.
Only in a Jeep.
Did you see that XJ come through the TV? That was badass. You know you want one of those. It took 4 years for AMC to develop the Jeep Cherokee XJ. The XJ is said to stand for Experimental Jeep. The production of the Jeep Cherokee XJ ran from 1984 to 2001, and it was the most ambitious task that Jeep had ever undertaken. This beast was revolutionary in its design. This is the first SUV to use a unibody chassis. That made it light and rugged and more maneuverable. This is also the first Jeep to use a quadro-link front suspension. That and its lightweight made it great for off-road use. The Wrangler wouldn't adopt the quadro-link until the TJ model later on. You're welcome, Wrangler guys. It's so awesome, in fact, that it sold over 2.8 million units, and also coined the term SUV. And up until 1988, this is the only SUV that offered both 2 and 4 doors. This is also the first vehicle to offer 2 types of 4x4 system, the Command Track part-time and the Select Track full-time. No wonder this thing won 3 4x4 Off-Road of the Year awards in 1984. From 1984 to 1986, they offered a 2.5-liter 4-cylinder and a 2.8 V6 engine. Then in 1987, some big changes happened. Chrysler was falling behind, and they couldn't compete with the Ford Bronco or the Chevy Blazer. So instead of designing their own compact SUV, they figured it'd just be cheaper to buy one that was already made. So they approached AMC, and they ended up buying AMC. And then some changes came to the Jeep XJ. First off, they threw in a 4.0 inline 6. They used a Renix fuel injection system, and then in 1989, they swapped to an AX15 transmission. In 1991, they offered an 8.25 axle. They changed the head to a high output, and in 1996, they changed it to an OBD2. In 1997, the XJ got another change. They changed the body lines, and it got bigger U-joints. It did, however, have some wiring problems, and in the 99-year models had a problem with cracks in the head. Jeep killed off the XJ in 2001, and they replaced it with the Jeep Liberty. Since then, Jeep is yet to make a Jeep that is as lightweight and a solid front axle as the Jeep Cherokee. The Jeep Cherokee has a huge following, and who can blame them? I mean, this is a true American hero. I mean, they haven't made an XJ in like, 20 years, and you still see them on the road. Most of them have well over 200,000 miles on them, and if you happen to see one off-road, you're always in for a good show. They make lots of aftermarket parts, and the best part is you can pick one of these bad boys up for just a couple of $1,000s, put some parts on it, take it off-road, beat the living shit out of it until it's just an inch of its life, and then just go get another one and swap all your parts over, and do it all over again. So here at the Average Jeepers, we salute and we love the Jeep Cherokee XJ.
This good boy shares what he has with the rest of his class. This bad boy doesn't. There's only one Jeep Cherokee Sport. Save $700 on new 1991 Jeep Cherokees.
We're going